Hello and welcome back to the English podcast. I'm your host Anjali and I'm so happy you are here. This podcast is for all English learners who want to improve their speaking, learn new expressions, and most importantly, feel more confident using English in everyday life. Today's episode is one of the most important we have ever done because we are talking about something that every learner struggles with at some point, and that is confidence. Yes, today's episode is all about how to stay confident while speaking English. Even if you make mistakes, even if you are nervous, even if you think your English is not good enough. So grab a cup of tea, put on your headphones, and let's start this conversation together. Let's start with a simple question. Why do we feel nervous or shy while speaking English? You know what? It's actually very normal. Even people who have studied English for 5 or 10 years still feel this way sometimes. Let me give you a few common reasons why we lose confidence while speaking English. Fear of making mistakes. We think, what if I say something wrong? Or, what if people laugh at my grammar? Second, negative past experiences. Maybe you tried to speak English before and someone laughed. Or maybe you got stuck and forget a word. Number 3. Comparing ourselves to others. She speaks better than me. He sounds fluent and I don't. Number 4. Translating from your native language. You think in Hindi or another language and then translate in your head. That slows you down and creates self-doubt. Number 5. Lack of vocabulary. You want to say something but can't find the right word. Now, here's the truth. Even native speakers pause, correct themselves, and forget words. Speaking confidently is not about being perfect. It's about being comfortable with imperfection. And today, I'll share 10 powerful ways to help you stay confident when you speak English, no matter what level you are at. So, tip number 1. Focus on communication, not perfection. The goal of language is not to be perfect. The goal is to be understood. Let's say you are in a shop and you say, I want buy this. Sure, the grammar is missing to, but the meaning is clear. And guess what? The shopkeeper understands you. So, the job done. Think about this. Have you ever talked to someone who spoke your language a little? Maybe with mistakes, but you understood them. Did you laugh at them? No. You respected their effort. Native speakers will do the same for you. So don't aim for perfect, aim for connection. Tip number 2, speak slowly, and that's okay. You don't need to speak fast to sound fluent. In fact, speaking slowly and clearly shows more control and confidence. For example, I think that he's going there after work. Just take your time. Even native speakers speak slowly when they want to be clear. Confidence is about owning your pace. Tip number 3. Use simple words. You don't need big vocabulary to sound confident. Simple words can make a strong impact. For example, instead of I was extremely fatigued, just say I was very tired. Instead of I endeavored to complete the task, just say I tried to finish the work. Simple work is equal to powerful English. When you use words you are comfortable with, you feel in control and that builds confidence. Tip number 4. Practice speaking even alone. You can't be confident doing something you never do, right? So speak every day, even if no one is around. You can talk to yourself in the mirror, describe what you are doing. Now I am making tea. Record voice notes on your phone. Read aloud for 5 minutes daily. Shadow a YouTube video or podcast. Repeat after the speaker. Remember, practice builds muscle memory. Speaking becomes natural and confidence grows without you even realizing it. Tip number 5. Don't apologize for your English. This is a big one. Stop saying, "Sorry, my English is bad. I know my English is not good." Please don't laugh if I make a mistake. Why? Because every time you say these things, you are telling your brain that your English isn't good enough, even if it is. Replace it with, "I'm still learning, but I'll try. Let's talk in English. I want to improve, and this is how I do it." Speak like you belong in the conversation because you do. Tip number 6. Learn phrases, not just words. Confidence often disappears when we don't know how to start a sentence. That's why it helps to learn common sentence starters or phrases. Here are some to practice. "I'm not sure, but I think." "Let me see." "I guess you are right." "It depends on." That's a good point. When you have phrases ready in your mind, you don't freeze, you flow. Tip number 7. Make mistakes and laugh at them. You will make mistakes, everyone does, even me. So instead of feeling ashamed, try to laugh and learn. Here's a fun example. One of my students once said, "I'm boring in the office." He meant to say "I'm bored," but instead he said he's boring. We laughed, we corrected it, and now he never forgets the difference between bored and boring. So mistakes is equals to memory. So don't fear them, use them. Tip number 8. Surround yourself with English. The more you hear English, the more natural it becomes. You can watch English shows with subtitles, listen to English music, follow English YouTubers or podcasts, change your phone language to English, follow English creators on Instagram. Make English part of your daily life like background music. Soon your brain will start to think in English, and that's where confidence begins. Tip number 9. Celebrate small wins. You didn't freeze in a conversation today. Celebrate that. You ordered food in English? Well done. You spoke for 1 full minute without switching languages. Amazing. Confidence doesn't come from one big achievement. It comes from small wins collected daily. So give yourself credit. You are growing step by step. Tip number 10. Remember, confidence comes with repetition. There is no magic shortcut. Confidence is a skill, and like any skill, it comes with time, effort, and repetition. Think of a child learning to walk. They fall, stumble, bump into things, but they don't stop. They try again and again. Eventually, walking becomes easy. You are learning to walk in a new language. So take your time, be kind to yourself, keep going, you will get there. Let me share a quick story of one of our podcast listeners. Her name is Priya. She lives in Pune and works in an IT company. Priya told me that she was always nervous to speak English during team meetings. She felt her grammar wasn't perfect and her pronunciation wasn't like her colleagues. But instead of avoiding English, Priya made a plan. Every day, she listened to English podcast for 15 minutes. She practiced sentences in front of the mirror. She joined a small English group online, just 3 people. In 3 months, she didn't become perfect, but she became brave. She started raising her hand in meetings, and her manager noticed her effort. Today, she still makes mistakes. But guess what? She speaks with confidence. Because confidence is not about being perfect, it's about showing up and trying anyway. If Priya can do it, so can you. Let's quickly recap what we learned today. Confidence killers is fear of mistakes, overthinking, and comparing yourself to others. Confidence boosters are speak slowly, use simple words, practice alone, learn phrases, celebrate progress. Now, your practice challenge for the week. Say 3 sentences out loud in English every morning. It can be about your day, your plan, your feelings. Then, record one 30-second voice note. Talk about what you ate, what you watched, or what made you smile. Then, use one new phrase from today's episode in a real conversation. And remember, you have already taken the first step by listening to this episode. Thank you so much for spending time with me today on the English podcast. If this episode helped you, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. Let's grow together. And tell me in the comment section what makes you nervous while speaking English. Send me a DM or leave a comment. I love to hear your story. Until next time, keep learning, keep speaking, and stay confident.